Hello everyone. In this video series I'm going to show you the simplest way possible to set up a Windows 11 virtual machine in Proxmox. In part 1 we are going to cover how to acquire the official Windows 11 ISO, what Proxmox VM settings to use, and in part 2 how to bypass the mandatory Microsoft account login and how to set up Proxmox VirtIO drivers the simplest way possible. Let's begin. Open the first link in the description, which will take you to the official Microsoft page. Scroll down to the bottom and go to the Windows 11 disk image for x64 devices. Select a language and instead of hitting the download button, copy its link instead. Let me log into Proxmox and increase the size a bit. Go to your ISO storage and click download from URL. Paste the URL we just copied from the download button, query it, and when you see the ISO file, you can start the download. When the download finished, we can start the next section. To be honest, this took me a while to find the link where I can download the ISO version of these drivers, so I will spare you the time and just go to the second link in the description and download it from there. The process is the same as before, just paste the download link to the Proxmox ISO download window and wait for the download to finish. We can start setting up the VM. Here I'm going to explain the settings that you might want to use in detail. First, let's choose the node. I have two. These are the physical machines in the cluster. I like to leave the VM ID as is, since I order my VMs based on names. I like to name the VMs in the following way. First, man, which stands for manually set up, then the OS type, and some text for distinction. Next is the OS section. Here we select the Windows ISO we just downloaded. Set the guest OS type to Microsoft Windows. Leave the version on default or latest. Check the Add Additional Drive for VirtIO drivers and choose the storage of the ISO file for the VirtIO ISO. In the System section, make sure the machine type is Q35, because that supports modern operating systems such as Windows. The BIOS has to be set to OVMF or UEFI 2. Make sure the Add FI disk, Pre-enroll keys, QEMU agent, and Add TPM options are checked. For the TPM and FI storage, you can select the main storage on your cluster where the VM disk will be. In the disk section, select the storage location, and if you use an SSD, enable the discard option to boost performance and also check SSD emulation. This option will let Windows know it's installed on an SSD, so it won't run unnecessary defragment processes in the background, which are needed for hard drives, but not for SSDs. In the CPU section, choose the amount of cores you desire. I recommend at least 4 cores, but I'm going with 8. For the CPU type, choose host for maximum performance, with the added benefit of not needing to enable individual flags, because all the CPU capabilities will be passed through. Rest of the settings stay on default. For the memory, set the amount in megabytes and disable ballooning. Keep the KSM option on. This option will merge identical memory blocks across VMs. Useful if you are running multiple Windows machines. For the network, leave everything as is, only check the disconnect option. This will disconnect the Windows machine from the network, so we can skip the mandatory Microsoft account login and create an offline local only account instead. I'm going to check Start after created and finish. This was it for this episode. Part 2 is coming soon, where we will go through the Windows installation process fully. See you there.